Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Idleon 100% Achievement Journey. Today we'll reach World 2, which is ironic because World 3 just came out. I am in the Merit shop, in the place where you can unlock recipes. I didn't know that tab existed until a viewer told me to check it out. Thank you very much, by the way, whoever you are. I forgot your name, I couldn't find you unfortunately in the comments, but thanks, because now I'm able to make much better weapons, gear, and even a fishing pole and the thing to do the catch minigame. Each of my characters will have these new weapons. You won't see the crafting process, but you're gonna see them equipped with better weapons over time as the video progresses and in future videos. So for instance, this axe there, the steel axe, this one, I'll make one for my secondary warrior, who is my miner, my lowest character, and my main character, and I'll make the bow and the staff. This is much better than those gloves. In this clip here, I almost made the mistake of clicking over that horn there. Over the portal I would have left and lost everything. I got a click and slide. I'm learning from my mistakes. The reason why I'm farming those horns, in fact I got enough now, is for next episode I want to make Anvil number 2 and I will have enough materials. And another material I need is just beside me, that tree right there, forest fibers. But my lumberjack's not strong enough to reach that zone, so my main character is gonna have to do it, but my logging is not amazing, so it's gonna take some time. I'll talk about this a bit more. First I want to talk about guild a little bit. So by next episode I want to be in a guild, and there's two options. I can either join an existing guild, or I can create our own guild. Everybody would be welcome, and I used to run a World of Warcraft guild a while ago, and in other games too. I would have to do a lot of research to do this, but if you keep in mind that I'm new to the game and you're interested in joining a guild that belongs to us, let me know and I'll ask in the community post. So stay tuned for that. Regarding that tree, like I said, my chopping is not great, and I need a bunch of those logs. So what I'll do is I'll play that mini game, which will give me free logs. By the way, my record off screen is about 100 and something, but not enough to get the Steam achievement, and I forgot what the number is. So eventually you're gonna see a clip of chopping with the achievement when I do a good enough score. Here we're going to complete a quest that will give us another achievement. Part 3, learn to translate. The mage will also complete part 2, because part 2 is the character in some sort of a picnic basket. I already did that with my main character, and it's one of those achievements that I already did with my main that I have to do with another character, because they don't give achievements retroactively. This quest right there, I'll also do it. In fact, I'm gonna do a bunch of side quests because I want to get the achievements for having done X amount of quests, and also once I finish the world, there is tokens. We'll look at that later on. Tokens of completion for quests. So this is the very first crystal mob I ever encountered. I saw that in the hints right there, and I decided to start recording. This is my mage, by the way, my lumberjack. And I started recording because I was convinced there was gonna be an achievement attached to it, even though I didn't check before. So we're gonna fast forward the fight, and I'm gonna kill this thing, and it's gonna give me an achievement. It's a bit messy because I'm clicking on auto sometimes, but there you go. Crystal beat down. Another achievement. Nice. Okay, next clip. That's the picnic basket I was talking about. I'm gonna fast forward this. I already did that on my main, like I said, so I have to redo it on another character to get the achievement. It's the thing where I have to get ketchup and mustard. So we'll fast forward this, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the way I was looking at it, the only achievement that I would have gotten if they existed when I started playing is to meet the developer. In episode 1, I do meet Lava Flame 2. Unfortunately, there was no achievements yet at the time, so I'm gonna have to meet him again. So it might take a while before I get it, but I think that this achievement that I'm about to get is the last one that's retroactive. There you go. We should be up to date in terms of achievements, unless I'm mistaken. And I'll pick them up off screen. These things that you saw on the ground. Okay, those gems. I might buy gems, by the way, I don't know yet. I might need to buy gems soon. Okay, you see I got 700 bones. So I need 10 to get access to the boss. Of course I didn't know that because I quit the game and I didn't check anything, I didn't look anything up. But when I started looking up quests, I realized that I was more than ready to do the first boss. And that's the quest right there. Also, looking at the wiki, and you can see it on the map a little bit, there's this zone right there I didn't know about, and it's pretty intriguing. Unfortunately, I'm not strong enough to fight those mobs. You're gonna see me try here. You can see how hard they hit me. I barely hit them. I'm gonna try again, but this area seems to have achievements at the end. I'm really curious to see how it is. So later on, you're gonna see me come back here when I'm strong enough. Without the wiki, I would not have known. Maybe a misclick would have led me in there, but I didn't know I could enter those sewers. So what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I'm going to equip a thing that enables me to teleport back home. That's something I'm doing now all the time. I kept forgetting to do it, so I got 46 of them, more than enough. So I always leave with at least one in my bag so I can teleport back instead of walking all the way back. But I'm gonna teleport where the boss is and fight it. Okay, regarding the fight will be a bit odd. That's because I did look at a tutorial on how to do the boss, but my character is much stronger than it needs to be. So I'll try to apply the tips that I learned. That's chaotic, that's gonna be for later. It says 0% accuracy. I'm gonna have to be much stronger than that to be able to do this. But the boss, what I'm trying to say is I could just stand there and tank him. So what I did with my archer, I killed him too. My archer is much weaker than my main character. Look at that, he barely hits me. So my archer would just sit there and just shoot at the boss and dodge nothing. But here I'm trying to, he lifts his foot so I move away. Then I'm trying to, you know, dodge things and avoid things like they show in the tutorial. But for some reason I didn't realize all I could do is just stand there and take the damage and tank him. But anyways, I'll kill him easily. I'm more than ready to do this. See? 12, wow, big hit. So I'll kill him. The only thing that was useful with the tutorial I checked is that he's gonna spawn a thing that heals him. It's either a thing that heals him or a thing that makes him invincible, and you have to destroy it. Right there. He created it. So because of the tutorial I was able to know about that and go there. I think I would have figured it out on my own, I guess, but I can tank this. But also, I'll heal myself. I'll eat if I get the damage too much. So it was really an easy fight, very, very easy fight. Another thing I didn't know is that once I unlock World 2, once I do it for all characters. I thought every character had to fight him. They don't. Why I didn't know is just because I do no research and I'm barely getting back into the game. But the game is growing on me and I'm starting to really like it more and more as I'm learning how to play it. I really feel like I'm still quite a noob though. But anyways, we just killed the first boss. and I'm gonna walk. I didn't see that I picked up the item that you need to open World 2. I'm gonna check in my bag in a moment. Just walking around, exploring the place. Here it is, right there. So that's what I need to open World 2. So we're gonna teleport back and open World 2. Okay. This part confused me. These recipes that he gave me, if I understand it correctly, are for tokens of completion. If I make them all, it's gonna give me the Blunder Hero trophy. But those tokens of completion, I have to craft them. That's something I didn't understand. So you're gonna see me clicking around. I'm gonna even fast forward it, and you'll see what I mean. This is, and yeah, I need a bunch. I think 25 for a quest to kill the boss 25 times. I'm working on it right now as I'm speaking to you. So we're gonna fast forward a bit, and so these are not tokens, but they are mats. 4 tokens. I didn't understand that part, so I started clicking around like crazy, and I realized there was a miscellaneous one. So I stopped right there because I realized, wow, I'm gonna have to probably do all the quests in the entire World 1. I think so. I'm not sure. Please let me know. Do I have to do every single quest there is? Maybe. So I'm starting to do them all, but I'm taking my time not to go crazy. I don't want to get too intimidated, and I want to discover World 2. Here we're just gonna touch on it a little bit. Yes, we are in the town of World 2. I'm gonna go left and right, and that's it. I think right then left, and that will be it. But first I'm gonna look at alchemy. So that's a new trade that I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to look at tutorials and all. I have no clue how this works. So this will lead me to World 3 one day. I wonder how many episodes it's gonna take. And here he wants me to use Anvil to craft some empty boxes. Okay. So that's the shop, so there's better food there. There's a quest item I'm gonna buy later on, off screen I think. These are nice, so I'm gonna buy those. This is very expensive but useful, so I'll probably farm the tree. Apparently I was told that the tree is pretty good in World 1, but I don't have access to higher levels of the tree yet, so that's one of the things I want to do. Apparently farming there is pretty good. Here I'm using those balloons and it gives me alchemy XP, even though I don't understand alchemy at all. Okay, so he wants me to kill 100,000 sandy pots. Now, an interesting thing is, my archer, again, who is weaker than my main, is here right now and is doing perfectly fine, but right now I'm getting hit a fair bit and I don't do that much damage. But I did read that they were gonna nerf mobs in World 2. Was that really done? I don't know. I read really fast the patch notes, so is that true? Did they nerf the mobs? Is it why my archer is capable of killing those mobs and not my... Because this is before the World 3 patch. So I don't know. I'm gonna go left and see what's there. Fishing. So I didn't bother with it yet. I'll try to figure out on my own and eventually I'll talk about it a bit in a clip somewhere in a video. So that's cool. That's all we're gonna see about the World 2 for now, but we'll make progress over time. I want to do a little bit at a time, not to get overwhelmed, because there's so much in this game to learn. You can go crazy easily. I made a mistake of clicking on one tab. That looks complicated. So, but okay, I'll take my time and watch tutorials and try to figure it out. So back to World 1, and there's a bunch of things I'm gonna be doing there between now and next episode. So here we're gonna create our Journeyman. Oh, but the name is taken. So as I find a name that I can use, I will conclude this video. So please let me know regarding the guilds. Again, I'm gonna make a community post and I'll ask in the comments if you want me to join a guild or create our own guild. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.